Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Licensing Subcommittee of Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole Council. Today is Tuesday, the 29th of September. I'm going to hand to my clerk to open the meeting. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to this morning's Licensing Committee. I'm Michelle Cutler, the clerk for today. The first item on the agenda is the election of chair. So please may I have nominations?
Yep, Councillor Butt, please.
And is that seconded?
Yeah, very happy to second that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. In that case, you're appointed as chair for this licensing committee, and I shall hand over to you, Councillor Butt. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just getting myself on live stream there. Thank you very much. So with the election of chairman dealt with, I will now move back to you, if I may, Michelle, with regard to housekeeping. Thank you.
Yes, bear with me just 1 second. So please note that this meeting of the Licensing Subcommittee, up to the exclusion of the press and public, is being recorded by the Council for live broadcast and will be published on the Council website for a minimum of 6 months. In order to ensure the meeting is managed effectively, please could everyone present follow these ground rules for speaking. Only speak when invited to by the chairman. State your name before you speak if you have not been introduced by name. Mute your microphone when you are not talking. After each party has made their representation, the chairman will ask each person in turn if they have any questions or comments. However, if at any point you would like to speak again, please type RTS, that's request to speak, in the instant message conversation panel on the bottom left-hand side of your screen and click the arrow button to send. Please note this panel is visible to all parties. Finally, please ensure background noise is kept to a minimum and mobile phones and other devices are turned off or switched to silent for the duration of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michelle. I'll also ask you now for any apologies.
No, none received.
Okay, thank you very much. Members, we have declarations of interest, and this is with reference to the flow chart named declaring interests at meetings. So do we have any declarations of interest, please? If you have any, could you indicate RTS or indicate yes or no in the box? Okay, no indication, so thank you for that. No declarations of interest. So we now move to item 4, which is the protocol for public speaking. Now this is at agenda item 4. It's clearly stated. Does everybody have sight of this document with regard to protocol for public speaking? If you don't, then indicate in the box. If you do, I'll take it as read. Okay, thank you very much. We now move on to item 5, which is Reefside Kiosks, Kiosk 1 and 2, Boscombe Pier, Sea Road, Boscombe, Bournemouth, BH51BN. And before we start this, I will ask every participant in turn to introduce themselves and state their role. I'll start with myself. My name is Councillor Judy Butt. I'm a member for Creekmore, Hilborn and Waterloo for Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole Council, and I'm chairman of this subcommittee. So moving on to Councillor Barron.
Thank you, Chair. Councillor Barron, Ward Councillor for Parkstone.
Thank you. And Councillor Kelsley.
Yep, Councillor Kelsley, Ward Councillor for East Clifton and Springbourne.
Thank you very much. And Linda Cole.
Good morning, it's Linda Cole. I'm the legal advisor for the subcommittee this morning.
Thank you. And Michelle Cutler.
Good morning, I'm Michelle Cutler, Democratic Services, and I'm your clerk for today.
Thank you. And Tanya Jardim.
Good morning, Tanya Jardim, Licensing Officer for BCP Council.
Thank you very much. And Nananka Randall.
Good morning, Nananka Randall, Licensing Manager for BCP Council.
Thank you very much. We also have some Democratic Services officers who are working in the background, so our grateful thanks to them and their tech to keep us going for the meeting. So the subcommittee has been formally asked to open adjourn this application as stated before in order to comply with the requirements of the Licensing Act. So I'll ask Tanya Jardim if she would kindly explain the reasons as to why the request for the adjournment has been put forward, and then the subcommittee can make its decision accordingly. Thank you, Tanya.
Good morning, certainly. So it was ready to come in to hearing today, but the solicitor who's representing the applicant is currently on holiday and would not be able to attend. So he requested that we adjourn it for the 13th when he is back and can represent his client.
Okay, well, that seems very fair. Are members content with that? If you are not content, could you indicate, please? Okay, so I propose then that this meeting be adjourned to be heard on October the 13th. Are we all in agreement?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair.
We are, thank you. And Councillor Barron?
Yes, thank you, Chair. Happy with that. Thank you.
Okay. So we will now move on with regard to item 6, which is exclusion of press and public. And I'm required to read out a statement with regard to the Licensing Act requirements, and they are as stated. In relation to the items of business appearing below, the committee is asked to consider the following resolution: that under section 100A subsection 4 of the Local Government Act 1972, the public be excluded from the meeting for the following items of business on the grounds that they involve the likely disclosure of exempt information as defined in paragraphs 1, 2 and 7 into part 1 of Schedule 12A of the Act, and that the public interest in withholding the information outweighs such interest in disclosing the information. So I will now ask Max if he could close our live streaming. Thank you.